Hello everybody, my name is Slimeakku and welcome to Dystopika, a game where you build your very own city. This audio is pretty loud. Can I lower? There we go. So I was messing around a little bit, trying to figure out how this game plays, and I am going to have a wonderful time. So let's start at a blank canvas, why don't we? So this is a game where you build your own cyberpunk city, and if anyone who knows me would know that I love cyberpunk. It is one of my absolute favorite genres of all time. It just, the aesthetics are just so wonderful, you know? I love it. And so I want to create a city, but not just any city. I want to see if I can make the city that Michaela lives in. So let me see where is the one. Where's that one? There we go. Weather. We can change the weather. Now we're gonna go with default. But we obviously have to make it nighttime, you know? Because what is cyberpunk without a neon night city? And I was playing this game a little bit before to get a feel of the controls, right? I was trying to figure out how everything works. So the important thing we need to figure out is I think the first thing should be, where does Michaela live? And how are we going to display that? So when you build a city, it creates life around itself. And you can do this to add further life to the city, to bring up lights. And so I thought, as I make this video, maybe I could tell a bit about this world that Michaela lives in. Oh yes, and as you do things, you'll unlock little signages and things for your city. So what is this world? I've talked about it briefly before, that Michaela lives in an interplanetary space colony with varying alien races and stuff like that, right? So, and over time I've thought about more stuff about it as I've went on. So she lives in a solar system with 11 planets total, and 5 of those planets are inhabited by life, ran under a universal one-world government, at least in this part of the galaxy. You know, there's other parts there's other solar systems that are connected with their own governments, but this one is ran by one government called, and I haven't given a special name for it. I've given it something generic because I really couldn't think of anything enriching, and they're just called the United Space Government. I know. Oh, very rich, very, very creative. But this government, the way they govern is, oh, that looks nice. I like that there. This government the way they govern their people is they split up their planets into, and rather than referring to them as countries, they refer to them as sectors. And within those sectors, then they'll have subsectors. So the planet Michaela lives on, which is Zytoris, it has 3 sectors, and each of those sectors have their own subsectors. And then at that point, then they start to get like actual location names. However, I never thought about a name for her city, but I feel like we're going to find that as time goes on, as we build this. So this game also offers various decorations. There's some we're still missing. So, but what is this? Oh. So this is how we get holograms from that. And I would say Michaela lives in Sector 1 of Zytoris. Now, I could get into the nitty-gritty politics of this place, but let me see if I can express something, because there's actually something I really liked when initially making this. Is this the one? Yes. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. So here is the goddammit. These controls are still ones that I need to get used to. But here we go. This is what I would say is the main branch of the city. This is the heart of the city right here. Which it kind of rendered in a hodgepodge of mishmashing buildings, but like from a distance, that looks like a very, very fortified place. Let's just say that this is like, you know, the Citadel from Half-Life 2? Let's just say this is like the governing body of this city. This is this city's own citadel. And I think it came out wonderful. Is there anything else we could possibly do? Oh! We're just unlocking new things. Yeah, I like the looks of this. Like, this is like one whole tower combined together and sprawling around as a ton of buildings circle and encompass it. You know what? See, I think that looks wonderful. This is this city's primary governing area. Once again, I do not have a name for this city. That just looks wonderful. The way the lights glow around it. And all these buildings that surround it. So, how about we find where Michaela lives in this city? She obviously would not be anywhere near there. I would say she'd probably be somewhere around here, which, as you can see, we have a lot of room. Have we truly, like, unintentionally actually built? We did. We built right into the center. So I would say Michaela would live somewhere over here, which, as you can see, there's all these little cars going around. What's this? We got a company building with a specific branding. How about we say this is an industrial area, Alpha Core, which actually does work in our favor here. This could be like the industrial complex, the industrial part of the city. I'd need to move this a little bit away though. Which we just keep on getting stuff for it. So this is where these can come into play. We have these like little smokestacks that generate steam and heat. And we can just line them up. Line them up. Who knows what these are for, but it doesn't matter. Can we move these? We cannot move these. I would actually like to put them somewhere else. Fuck, I got so sidetracked from the story I was trying to tell. So right, the USG. 11 planets, 5 only inhabitable. The reason for that is because, simply put, the rest of the planets are uninhabitable. They're either gas giants or are just too dangerous to live on. But technically they do house life. Life from outlaws, bounty hunters, and criminals that have gone too deep to live into normal society again. That you could technically live on these planets and live off the grid away from everyone else but the only reason you'd ever do that is if you've gone too deep into crime. Bounty hunting is absolutely a career choice you could have, but it's also a highly legal one. But at the same time, the USG will sometimes turn a blind eye to certain bounty hunters. What's this down here? Snapping, here we go. I can't snap decorations. Let's move away from there. We still need to find Michaela's home, which should utilize Lowtown assets if this is like more of a hometown area. She lives far from the city, but she does live near the industrial complex, as she does have a job as a hazard waste responder. Basically, her job is that she responds to workplace incidents at other locations, such as chemical spills or, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, say, like a barrel of uranium liquid uranium or something like that were to break out, well, she would be part of a crew that would go in there and take care of the situation, clean it up. And she has this job not because of brains or having the certification to do this, but because she's a Slimeoid. Because Slimeoids hold an inherent immunity to toxic chemicals and stuff like that. Like, if anything were to happen where her hazmat suit were to break, well, she would be perfectly fine in the waste. It doesn't stick to her or anything like that. So we do want every building here to be pretty low to the ground. There should not be anything that occurs with... There shouldn't be anything that is high. Let's say, like, this is the tallest building in this area. This will be like the tallest it is, and it's not even God. Oh, here we go. We got car traffic now. We must delete it, however. But now we have something going on. And look at that, the way that cars actually fly around it. This is like a look. Okay, this has to be somewhere in the middle of the city then. It just has to. With all this traffic. Somewhere like that. Okay, we'll have to go back there. Right, because we don't want the residential area to be filled too much with that kind of stuff. This has to be a small urban place. But we do need a central building. See, something like this is pretty... This is the tallest that can get. This is just too generic. We do need, like, a unique building. Oh! A helicopter pad? Oh. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good building to work off. And then we can have this one here, too. Now, we don't want too many lights, I would say. Because we do want to ensure that this still comes off like a residential district. And if this is the residential district... there should be a logical way to reach the city from here, right? Now, out of these buildings, I would say... Let me try bringing out some more stuff. Oh, this building. You know what? We found it. Is there a way I could, like, mark it? She lives in this apartment building right here with her girlfriend, Jess, which I don't think I've ever even brought up Jess before. That's another story for another time. Can we just get a look at that? This apartment building right here. I would say this is where Michaela lives. I do think this is like a good... You know what? No, we'll just say this is her place. She lives in an apartment building that tries to replicate housing, if that makes sense. We want to be very delicate not to screw up her place. There we go. It has a sign now. Like, that's like, look, this is like housing signs. But let's just say this is an apartment complex that has like rooms the size of houses in them, like one-story houses. Because she does have pretty decent pay from working in the industrial complex area at her job. The work she does is, in fact, very good. Oh, that actually looks really good. I want to move this. Holy shit. Okay, that is way too big. Oh, here we go. These are the buildings I was trying to find before. They're in New Eden. Oh my god. Let's bring that height down. But I've been thinking for a while that I've wanted to create a Discord server for my channel. And in that channel, I want to include a thread area where I can write snippets and pieces of the world of this universe, because I think it is a very interesting story to tell. Or there's very interesting stories I have to tell. And I want to be able to express myself in some way and share this out. I actually do have an alien race that I do want to share and try and tell right now. I'm going to do my very best to express it. So I have this alien race of pig people called the Sussans, and I know, haha, funny, Among Us sus, but I came up with that name because the genus name for pigs is literally sus. And so these pig people take heavy inspiration from the Minecraft's piglins, in the sense that they have a huge love for gold. But not in the way that you might think that they love gold. They love gold to eat it, but it also has a huge, rich inheritance in their culture. For example, like heirlooms made of gold that gets passed down from generations of their families and stuff like that. And so these pig people, in this world, right, gold is rare. It is pretty rare. And that leads to it being highly regarded to them. Despite the fact that they love to eat it, they really didn't, though. They didn't eat it because of its scarcity, so they would just smelt gold into heirlooms and objects that can be treasured. Eventually, as time went on, the United States government, which the Sussans are part of that colony, found a planet full of gold. In fact, it was like it was the primary material of that planet was gold. Inside of it, it was just filled to the absolute brim with gold. And this caused a lot of economical problems. to everywhere else in the galaxy. Because gold was extremely rare, it had a ton of value because of that. But because of this just made gold completely worthless. It sank the stock value of a ton of companies. It led to just huge sinking in profits to owners of gold and stuff like that. However, corporate Sussans took this as an opportunity. They knew how much their people love gold. And so, because of this, they took advantage of this to create an entirely new market. Gold products. So, for example, let's say you have a chocolate bar, everyone loves ourselves a good chocolate bar. Well, why not put some gold in there? The Sussans loved to eat gold. To them, it has rich flavor and taste to it, so why not put gold in the food? What's another thing we could do with gold? How about just gold in clothing? Everyone loves their fashion. So let's put gold in there. Let's put gold in our clothing. Put it in the embalmment with the, how like Cyberpunk clothing has those little bobs and deans that stick out, kind of like steampunk has, in their own rights. Well, let's put gold. And so this marketing was very successful. It created an entire new market branch. And the Sussans had no problem with it because to them, it was just a win-win for everyone. Now, anyone could afford gold. There is no longer a reason to have to be worried about it anymore. Anyone could any Sussan could get gold, or an heirloom, or an ingot, or anything like that. However, this in turn built a conservative movement, because there were Sussans that saw through this. They knew what the truth of this was, and they did not like that their culture was being turned into a product to be manipulated. And so these Sussans would just outright not engage with these companies. Oh. In fact, they would go out their way to make sure any product they get, it was non-corporate Sussan. Because they do not like being taken advantage of like that. And it is a pretty strong movement as well. This isn't just a minority. This is a pretty good chunk. But that's not going to kind of change the damage that has already been done to their culture. And I really like this story because I think it does really tell the dystopian aspect of this world. We still have all this space over here to tackle too. We can't use that building. That's supposed to be the government building. And earlier I did bring up that Michaela has a girlfriend. This is something I've never shared her because her character design is pretty suggestive. But she is what is called a Solachini, which is also a genus name for shark. Yes, there are anthropomorphic animals, well, human, in this world, and I think it's perfectly fine because it plays into the whole alien species, right? There's like a whole subset of humanoid fish people that people just generalize as fish folk or fish people. And Jess is a shark. Let's show off its side. Let's show it off sideways. I do want to see if I can get more car traffic going, but it appears that I need to make buildings for them to work. So if we can, we put something there, and then we put that there, and then that will create car traffic. Which I would say that this does, in fact, indeed exist in this universe. I wish the camera was easier to control. So let's see. What if we try and make a full board grid? No. Oh, I saved it. Good. I would like that. But I want to see if I can try and make a whole traffic thing. Which central BD. We'll use these buildings. Right, and then we'll decor it there. And that does, oh my god. Yes. Yes. If we can just get another one in this line. I move it. That's really annoying that you can't move decorations. But look at that. We have full moving traffic. And now all we need to do is rotate it. Not that way. May I please get a... something like that, yes. And it moves pretty it's pretty seamless. So I think it's important that we establish a highway network. Utilizing this building archetype. Because this building is pretty generic and allows for just pretty easy movement. Yes. There we go. Dude, that looks so good. Let's go back to the more calm music. Foundations is really nice. Look, you could probably imagine like all these people going this way are going to work. I do kind of actually want to redo this. Oh my god, yes. What if people can like go inside there like that? I have to make this happen. Again, very annoying that I have to do it this way. Preferably, I would have really preferred if I could just make it like this, but people just flying in between this area. Please. Let me do this. Yes! Dude. And then we could have the industrial parts. We need to make sure we get this right. There we go. Oh my god, the way it's lined up is so good. Oh. I am so happy with how this is turning out. Let's move that hologram piece and move it right here. Which one is it? This one. But no, that is not it. I've gotten so distracted. So right, I talked about the substance, talked about more about Michaela, talked about her girlfriend. I've talked about the politics of this world. Well, not really the politics. I guess we could talk about that next, but there really isn't much to talk about. So, this world does have politics, of course, but it's nothing as, I would say, highly versed as ours. Of course, there's like the whole... no, that's actually a bad way to put it. Of course, it's very highly versed with its very own intricacies. It's just kind of like, where do I even start? We're actually going to be able to fully loop around. I can't. God damn it, but then, oh my god. Doesn't go the way I want it to. It's offset. Most people are pretty... The people of this universe are pretty chill with each other. Right? There really is no obsession with, like, race or alien species or anything like that. You know, you don't really incur racism or speciesists. It's people just frankly care about who you are as a person, because let's just say at some point in time there was an obsession with that, and it went way out of hand that the USG had to do some manipulation to the populace to break them out of that. which ultimately was for the best. Because how can you get anything done if people are just obsessing or giving a shit when there's like 11 different alien species? I haven't thought about every single species or how many there are, but I'd say there has to probably be a lot. Oh Jesus! For a second, I thought I heard a warning thing. Here's what I'm thinking: we should like merge it with another building. We should put like another building inside of it. Yes. Like this. Is that the way I want it to be, though? No, it's pretty offset. But I want that. We're gonna look at it from a top-down perspective. And there we go. It should be in the center, at least in the center enough. That looks awesome. May I raise this? Oh, and something new. Oh, how wonderful. Something like this. Now, this could be like a commercial area of its own. You know, we have the rural area over here. At least where Mikhail lives, this is a little rural area. There is still so much we could do. We can't have it be that tall. It does need to be short. You know, we got these small local pillars. These little itty bitty buildings. These little itty bitty buildings. Oh shit. What's this? But yes, robots do exist in this universe. But there's a specific type of robot species that is on very bad terms with the USG. And the reason is because they want to destroy the USG and everything else that isn't a robot. Oh, that is ass. So browse for media. What does that mean? Hold up. Wait, what? Oh, wait, can I actually... Wait, hold up. Oh my god. Holy crap, you can add your own images! Okay, hold on. We have to put something somewhere. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, well that wouldn't make sense. Well, none of this makes sense. I don't have anything. AI heavy. Okay, we'll just have this be there as a little fun thing. Wait, can we do oh my god, yes! You can do it videos! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yes, 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 yes! Oh, okay, we have to put Joey's World Tour's docs somewhere. I know where you live, Gary! You live at... You live at... Yeah! Oh my god, this is amazing! Oh my god, Joey's World Tour, yeah. Okay, and this is fucking canon now. In this universe, Joey's World Tour has an Empire building. This is Joey's Empire building, where you can get him now on Cameo. Oh my god, guys, if you haven't seen that video, you have to watch the Food Live Joey's World Tour creepypasta, because that is such a banger video. Yeah, that's the Easter egg for this city. That's an Easter egg. Okay, right here could also be a good spot. And... This entire building will just be shit posts. Oh, you know what? I could put the leaked SpongeBob movie on here. I could put the latest leaked SpongeBob movie on here. That actually just fucking works. I literally just have the Plankton movie on here. Holy shit. What's this? So okay. Yeah, this entire building will just be SpongeBob shitposts I have saved. And this panel will just be the leaked SpongeBob movie. The Plankton movie. Yes, that is a thing. I'm not sure if you're aware that the Plankton movie was leaked. It's actually pretty good. But we won't pay attention to that. You know, maybe you'll get some snippets of it as we continue to build this city. Dude, I'm just having such a good time. I've been recording for an entire hour. That's how engaging this game has been. And it's literally just a sandbox where you place down buildings. But I mean, we've unlocked so much power. Now we don't want every building to just get shitpost advertisements. So let's check in on me. Let's check in on me. There's my home. Which I have been genuinely trying to roleplay as Michaela a lot more. Because the whole point of this channel is you're supposed to be sold on the idea that you're talking to someone that is not from Earth. That this is an intergalactic This is someone who's connected to Earth. That's kind of the reason. That's kind of the reason I've got going. Is that Michaela is just in a galaxy far, far away. Haha, Star Wars. That is just way technologically ahead of Earth, and she's making videos and streaming through just satellite communication. She has the tech where she lives has that kind of technology, and so I have really wanted to try and hone in on that a lot better. I actually do have another alien species to talk about, though I don't have a name for them or anything like that, but I have a little story for them. Uh-oh, I accidentally... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I accidentally touched. There we go, I fixed me. I hope. But this alien species kidnapped humans some time ago in the 80s or 90s and introduced them into this society. And it was hard for those humans to adjust. You know, some of them took their lives because they lost everything that they cared about. But some just accepted it. And of course they were initially not accepted into this society because it's like, what the hell? Who are these people? Why are they here? You really just like stole people from another planet and brought them here? There was a huge I would say there was a huge controversy about it. But over time, it was just accepted. And so humans were just the norm. A norm. They became a norm. You know, I really hope I've been mostly coherent throughout this video, because I am terrible at talking on the fly. I am really bad at holding my thoughts together because of my ADHD. But like, as a friend told me, I'm all ass and no brain. In regards to Michaela, which, I mean, is not wrong. She doesn't have a brain. Is there a way I could put this inside? Or maybe at least hide it enough. That looks good. You can barely see the thing that's projecting it. But Zordis is starting to really bustle with life, I would say. Zytoris, right? Yeah, that's the name of the plant, Zytoris. Well, this isn't even Zytoris. This is the city in Zytoris. In Sector 1, and probably a subsector. What? Why is Plankton's ass there? Oh god, don't. Oh god, don't let Viacom see this. Don't let Paramount see this. No, I don't want that building. It's been used too much. How about one of these plants, but not plants. One of these buildings we've used for the highway, but elevated upwards. We could keep the traffic going over this way. I don't know how much I'm gonna have this video edited, because what is there to really edit? I have not seen this building before. What the hell? Oh shit, this can go really high up. Oh my god. Let's see. I have a good slew of fan art to still utilize. How about one that has already appeared in a video? How about one by my good friend Sammy? Here we go. There's Mucky. You know what? Let's put the ass there. Did I pass it up? I passed it up. Damn it. There we go. Some booty. Oh. I didn't put that right. Right, there's a angle. Don't worry, oh, crap, there's like no good spot to put it. Okay. Let's put it somewhere else then. Oh god, there's the Plankton movie. No, don't look at that. Don't look at that. There we go. It makes sense to merge this into here. You know what? Yeah, that looks comp. And then we could probably like put this is part of the industrial district, so we could probably like put like, oh come on, don't be like that. Let me put this there, you fucking bitch. Like, how does this look? Okay, see, there's a problem though. It's starting to impede into that building, but that looks cool. Oh, the Karen musical's up. That just sounds weird saying that out of context. Oh, the Karen musical is up. I'm trying to see if I can do something cool with manipulating the things, but no. I do think having a thing here is good though. I like that one. I like that one. I want something like that. Probably this one, to be frank. And then we can put like a corpo logos here. There is one downside that Michaela has to endure being a Slimeoid. And that's that she can't have cybernetics. You know? She just has to live like that. She can't. And she does rely on Jess a lot because of this, because there's so much stuff that relies on plugging into things to do stuff. And she can't do that. Shit sucks. You know, we could make the traffic lead into it like that. But I have to do that because that for some reason changed, and I hated that so much. There we go. What are we going to call this place? There's Alpha Core. What is it? Should we just call it Bravo Core? How about this could be the place where cybernetics are made? Cyberware... fuck. Cyberware Inc. Just call it something generic. Cyberchrome. That looks bad. Cyberchrome Inc. Chrome yourself. Chrome yourself. That eye looks weird. Can we change it with an L? No. Cyberchrome Enterprise. There we go. Really had to. And then we could have like an advert text. Chrome yourself empower. Like that's some jargon they'd make up, right? Oh. And now we're getting the red thing again. Why does this happen? Oh, hey, it had the hologram I've wanted. You know what? This... With the messaging, it would probably use something like this. And honestly... This might be a time to call it off for now. Oh, there's some gas going on there. We'll probably finish this up another time. I could probably live stream this game, but here's what we got at the city for now. We have so much more work to do, but I think we've got some good places established. We got the center of the city where the USG resides. I don't know why that happens. We have a residential area where we have found Michaela's home. We have found the industrial district. We have a really good traffic. We have really good traffic points going. I would say this is just a great place to end it off. And we'll eventually find a name for this city, so I would highly recommend picking up this game if you just love to sandbox around. There is nothing to do except just build a city to your heart's content, and that's what makes this so wonderful. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!